Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wrassle Graps. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
Doing our first AEW review of 2026. I can't promise there'll be more. I'm just promising that this is the first one of this year.
First one of the year for everybody, for us and for AEW,
Not for AEW. Well, yeah, the first review from us for them.
for them and for them to have a show. Or did they have one? I think they had like a collision or whatever. But that first Dynamite of the year.
Oh, no, you're right. Look at that.
Yeah.
And with that fun fact, let's get into the actual show here. It starts off the Don
Jake
Callis
Doyle.
family, specifically Jake Something and Mark Davis, have jumped jet speed and they're out of action.
Yeah, that's what we learned. Good to see Jake something on AEW. I love that for him. I think his didn't his contract just run out for TNA recently?
I don't know, because I saw him on the ads for the AMC move.
Oh really? So I'm not sure. I guess that's what happened though.
I mean, maybe the contract ran out
Because I remember
recently.
seeing something about that, right? They was like, oh, and everyone was like, "Oh, wow, how could you let this guy go?" You know.
I mean, to me, it's just I don't know the guy like that. So,
I
like,
think the
whatever.
most exposure I think he's gotten, he's the. I mean, I'm not going to speak for it, but I guess for me it would be the DPW stuff. Obviously, that's where I've seen him the most there.
That's why I heard of him. Then I saw him in TNA, and I was like, okay. I never
Yeah,
watched a match from him. Maybe that's on me.
right. I've seen stuff from Jake something that's not DPW or TNA, just like indie stuff, and he's pretty good. So
I'll
I
have
think
to
that
take your word for it from now.
it's a good pickup for AW if it's a permanent move here for the time being.
Well, in any case, they did it because Ricochet said, "Man, I wish someone would take out these guys for a bounty." And
Bounty
Renee had to
Hunt.
explain to him that it's the same thing as putting out a hit on somebody.
And I say to that, I raise the question: Why so?
Because it's like the textbook definition of that
Well, who said that's the case?
in the Webster's dictionary.
Well, maybe they just got it wrong. You ever think about that one?
I'm gonna go with the dictionary that's been saying it for like the past however many years. I think I'm gonna go with them.
Bounty schmounty. Hit Schmidt.
It's nothing to do with Canada.
Right, right. Well, anyway,
So then we
move
get
on to
JR
John
being back.
Moxley and show. Oh yeah, JR was there. He was like walking out and he did his thing. He did his little strut, you know.
Just right, good for him coming back after I believe it was the cancer scare he had last year. Good to see him back.
Good to see him back on AW Dynamite.
Don't know if it's permanent or not, but good to see him back.
Rather not be permanent.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sour. I'm not gonna shit on someone's parade, as they say. But I'm here to shit on your parade. I'm sorry. Great
It's
thing that you got. You know, but great that you're back. I'm happy you beat cancer, but unfortunately, I'd rather not hear him on AW commentary all the time. Maybe sometimes though, for like big matches.
So first off, the saying is "rain on your parade." I don't know what parades you've been to,
I
but
don't know,
it's
man.
rain on your
I've seen a
parade.
lot of shit at parade.
You might want to stop. I don't know what you guys do in Florida. That might be a you thing.
No, that happens everywhere.
Damn Southerners. Anyway, um, you get Moxley and Benjamin up next, and you know what? This match was fine.
Yeah, this match. But I think okay, it's better than we originally thought it was. At first, it was a little sloppy. It did pick up at the end. Um, I think that we were actually thinking about the possibility of a second match. However, 5 seconds left in the match, Shawn Moxley gets the W.
I'm honestly so to clarify. I mean, maybe I should have said this earlier. We haven't watched AW programming for like a while now, so a lot of this is very confusing to us. So when Moxley
Yeah,
won, and he was like a face towards Benjamin.
I knew that
And the
was.
rest of the Death Riders were like heels throughout the night. It was very confusing.
I wasn't confused at all. Actually,
I
I
was,
knew that was the thing.
I feel like most people would be confused, really.
No, because I saw what he did at World's End, and I said, "Yeah, I guess now he's a face, right?"
Yeah, but then why is the rest of the group not a face also?
That is a good question. Okay, that's a good question that I do think about, but then I'm like, why does it matter? What's the point?
Because, well, then why is he still in the group?
I don't think he. I think that's gonna lead to some sort of drama down the line, but I mean, it hasn't really happened yet.
Because now that he's a face, their goals don't align anymore. It doesn't make sense.
It's true, and Shafiq was there on his at ringside with him, right?
Yes.
So I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not really too sure about that, but I guess we'll see as the time goes on.
Well, in any case, Moxley shows respect to Benjamin after beating him, and that's pretty much that.
Yeah. Then Darby Allen was backstage with a skateboard, and he was walking around looking for Pac.
He's looking for Pac, doesn't find him just yet. He won't find him till towards the end of the show. We'll get to that later.
The MJF video package with Kenny Omega from last week, basically recapping that, which I'm happy to see Kenny stepping back into a more main event role.
Yeah, you and me both. So,
Then we
next up
move
we
on to
get
Jack Perry, supposed to have some mystery partners, right? We don't know who that's going to be, but we know he's going to fight against the Ricochet Boys. That's right.
they don't call
Uh,
themselves the Ricochet Boys.
whatever, man. Whatever. His mystery partners, Jack Perry's mystery partners, the Young Bucks, of course.
I want to clarify, he has notes on this, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. That's what my notes say. I don't know what you're getting at.
So the demand come out first. Uh,
Oh,
then Jungle Boy comes out, and he's standing there, and they're like, "Who are these mystery opponents or partners that he has?"
right.
And then the Young Bucks come out. You're like, "Oh my god, the fake Young Bucks, cool!" But then they have the match, and they're like, "Oh, this is it's fun, but like I don't care really."
Right. I mean, I knew that. I mean, I basically could have guessed that, but I did not care enough to guess that.
That way, sorry if my voice gets weird during this. We were doing a running joke, not running joke, but we like to do the JR voice sometimes. And I did it like throughout the entire show while we were watch partying it. So if it slips out, it's a force of habit at this point. I'm not even trying to anymore.
Right. Right. But
But
I mean, I think we're both cooked in some sense.
when you do these things like right after, it's late at night for me. You know,
Yeah, it's late at night. We're tired and we're in pain, probably. So yeah,
you specifically are MP.
I'm in pain everywhere. Yes. But either way, Young Bucks and Jack Perry win this match.
Tune into the next video when we go over the injuries that he has currently in great detail.
Broken ear, probably. We're gonna guess that it's a broken ear.
You can guess it, but I don't think it is.
Stiff ear syndrome. You ever heard of that one?
I've never heard of CES. No,
Well, now you have. Okay.
the first time for everything.
First Dynamite of the year. You got that right.
So the Bucks win the match. Jungle Boy and the Bucks win the match.
Yes.
Uh, Not a cut. Just moving on from that.
But they get attacked by Jake and Mark.
You take with
Um,
Jake and Mark and the rest of the Don Callis family. Then Jet Speed come out try to help, but then
the lights go
who would
out.
come out to help after the lights come out, and after Excalibur gets finished explaining that he's sorry for the technical issues, but Andrade himself making his second debut in a few months.
Who could mistake that hair for anyone else? I know that guy. I know him.
I'm happy that he's allowed to work. At least I hope he is this time.
And then FTR comes out and they're like, look at that, look at that. And then they leave.
Yeah, so if you guys know what that's all about, by the way, please let us know down below because, like I said, we missed some AEW. So seeing FDR randomly come out and just stare at the Don Callis family and do nothing was actually very confusing to us.
Right. I was confused, but I wasn't too enthralled anyway. So be it, you know.
No, but it'd be nice to know.
Right. And it's always nice to know. It's always nice to know.
So next up, we had a fun little segment here. It's Willow is happy about her win of the TBS championship. She's enjoying the moment. Uh, she's happy to have uh, Harley Cameron. Happy to have Chris
She's really
Statlander.
happy. Yeah, she's super happy.
So happy that she says, "You know what? I know this is gonna try come out and try to ruin it. So come on out, Mercedes Monet." And she comes out in her white morning gear.
Morning.
She gets pissed, and then they beat the shit out of her, and then that's it.
Yeah, man. I mean, so be it. She ruined the party, you know?
I mean, debatable, you know.
She ruined the party, man. I mean, it's obvious what happened. She was like so mad, and they like cake and stuff. So, she had to get beat up. I don't know what to tell you.
I think she was gaslit into doing this.
It was a bit of a depressing situation, but may she uh may she be recovered soon.
Recover. I thought I was going to be struggling through this. I mean, I am, but you are really.
I mean,
Wow.
look, she was down there, man. Like no one checked on her, no nothing, man. She was just there. Maybe she'll recover soon.
Well, anyway, the face is still a conga line around her body,
Because I
and then
respect the way she just lays there and like doesn't move.
that's called selling.
It's cold. I mean, I like the way John Cena like where he just like lays out like a starfish.
Yeah, she did the same thing, kind of.
That's what I like. I like that. It's funny to me. So
It is funny.
yes,
I like what Will Hobbs is doing later on the night. That's selling.
that's something. That's for sure.
Well, anyway, let's go move on here. Mark Briscoe has a promo about Hechicero. With most Mark Briscoe promos, I don't really know what he said because it's fast paced,
Maybe I have to
but
break it down.
I'm sure that it was something about how he's going to beat Hechicero and retain the championship.
That's what he said. Yeah.
All right, well, that's pretty much all there is for that one. Let's move on to the next backstage segment, which is the Goth Gals, Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart. They want to challenge Willow, Harley Cameron, and Chris Statlander to a
Oh
match
yeah.
next week.
So the daughter's sisters, right? That's what they said. They hate
That's
Chris
not what
Statlander and all of Chris Statlander's friends.
they do because they don't have it in their blood like the Dry Gold Madness does.
Then I have it in my. You told me their name was the Death Triangle.
I did not tell you them. I did not tell you that.
So I put that in my notes too.
I read it off the screen. I said that's the Triangle of Madness.
Right. I got my confused triangles.
You know what? You're 30. You're 60% correct.
Right. That's all that matters.
Technically, that's passing.
The daughter's sisters.
It's more correct than
Technically
that.
correct.
Well, anyway, Sammy Guevara versus Bandito. They have a very fun match. This I enjoyed. Um, Afterwards, you get MJF coming out. He
Best
has
match
a.
on the show, by the way.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. There was no match in the show that I really loved.
I think this match takes the cake. No pun intended.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking about it. There's no match I really loved, but this was good.
I think this was the one, man. I mean, if you're gonna pick one, right?
I mean, it's Sammy Guevara. It's Bandito. It's not exactly pillar Sammy Guevara, but it's, he's here.
Pillar. Right, Pillar Sammy Guevara was a long time ago. We've removed ourselves from that stage, and now we're here with Sammy Guevara, who's partnered with many people.
That's true. He's a dad now, so it's a pipe dream. Um, he loses to Bandito. MJF comes out with a translator for Bandito because he believes he doesn't understand English. And
Right,
then
but it turns out he does.
Bandito does understand English.
Yeah,
But then, what's his name? Then MJF wants his ring back, the Dynamite Diamond
Jeff and
ring.
Jonathan.
So he tries to take it from him. But then Bandito beats down MJF, and then that's that for the segment.
Yeah, he was just saying he's a lucha legend. They were talking shit to Bandito. Bandito said, "Hey, you're a son of a bitch." And then they tried to steal his ring, but then it just didn't work out. And Bandito got the ring back.
That's very true. Talking about this show back, I'm just really not interested.
This show kind of whack, to be honest.
Very mid.
Kind of whack.
Next up, we get a Brody King promo. He's talking about how cool he is and that he won't be back soon.
Yeah, I just saw him. He was in a video. He was eating White Castle burgers. That's pretty cool. I think I like White Castle burgers. Is what I'd say if I had a White Castle burger, but I never had one before. So
You're not missing anything.
I've had the frozen ones.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Right. I'm never gonna eat those frozen ones again. By the way, they taste like chemicals.
I believe it.
Chemicals and ass.
That's not too far off from real White Castle burgers.
Okay, so I've had a real White Castle. I've had Crystal burgers. You ever had Crystal? Crystal. It's the same thing, but Crystal.
So no, I didn't.
It's like the same. You can get like a 10 pack of burgers or whatever type of shit. That's what it is.
I'll have to take your word for it. I'm not interested in trying it. Move on here to the mandatory women's match. Storm versus Shafir. It's okay. Nothing special here. It's an okay match with a dumb ending.
Okay, match is putting it lightly. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was not a fan of this match.
I had low standards, but the ending was really the problem. Where really Yuta grabs the ref to stop a count, and then the referee disqualifies Shafir.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think anything Shafir did in this match looked good.
No, not at all.
I'm sorry. I like the style. I like what she's going for. I do. But maybe she has to try something else. Because I think she has talent. I mean, I think she does. Whether it's character wise, in ring wise, she has that MMA background. You know, you can pull something off. But this just didn't look good. Did not look like it was good. Her sequences did not look good. Nothing looked good. Her moves, nothing.
I agree with that. Nothing too interesting there. Maybe it's just a learning curve thing. Who knows?
I just feel like I don't know. I guess maybe give her some more time to cook. I suppose.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
But yeah, the ref getting pulled out being a DQ kind of stupid.
I don't think it's ever happened before, and if it has, I don't
It has.
like.
I remember something like that happening before. I don't know what it was, but yeah, I think it's stupid in this case, especially.
Well, I really don't like it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I wouldn't say like.
so then after the match, you get what's it? You get
Marina headbutts Tony.
That's true.
And then Mina comes out. She's panicked. And then Mina gets taken out in one swift move. And then she's laid on top of Tony. And then Luther, he's like, I gotta do something, right? So Luther gets in there, he starts begging. He's like on his knees. And then who stops Shafir? Nothing but her husband, Roderick Strong, who comes out to stop her and back her away. And Orange Cassidy's music's playing in the background.
Because he's also there.
He's also there.
Is that all from your notes?
No, I can't. I did that off the dome, bro.
That's impressive. I tried to do that. It didn't work out.
I have it in my notes. I did not go down my list of stuff that happened. I just kind of did it off the brain.
Everything you said was correct. They chase off the Death Riders. You get a little stare down between Roger Strong and Claudio. Love to see that match. And then that's about it.
Yeah. Not the best. I wouldn't say that was the best segment on the show.
No, really.
I don't know if there was.
I don't know. See, most of the show, I feel like it's very much just going through the motions. There wasn't a lot of storyline development on this show. There wasn't any reason for me to watch next week, really. I don't think so, anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that next week I would be looking forward to watching it, but I'm sure there's certain things that I could be looking forward to seeing. maybe Kenny Omega's involvement, things like this.
Mhm. I mean, maybe, but it just like at the moment, there's nothing here I'd be interested in seeing. Well, not interested in seeing, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't want to tune in next week because this show was kind of not the best.
Right, that's true. But anyway, shall we move on?
Yeah, so now Pac is doing an interview backstage. He says he's trying to prove to Darby Allin, so there would not be a rematch. But then Darby finally finds him, and
Yeah,
then
finally. He was out of breath. He's been looking for him all day.
my favorite part is that Darby had the skateboard. You know, he didn't use the skateboard while looking for him. He just kind of held on to it the
He's just
entire time.
holding it the whole time. He didn't even use the skateboard to attack him.
No, just holding it for props.
He used the fire extinguisher
Fire
where he
extinguisher.
got from somewhere.
You think he's fire extinguisher? Did he use the skateboard after that? He might have used it after that.
I don't know, maybe.
Then he threatens to break Pac's leg, but then the Death Valley show up and scare him off. And it's confirmed next
It's too
week.
late though. He already got the match that he wanted. He said, "I'll give you the match, or I'm gonna break your ankle." And then Pac was like, "Oh, yes, yeah." And then everyone scared him away.
That's true. So no point in it, honestly.
Really, it was kind of stupid. Yeah.
And, it's the most interesting thing that happened segment-wise
I
on the
thought
show.
this might be the best segment on the show.
And that's a very low bar, to be clear.
Yeah, Pac and Darby, man, you get your flowers, you get your award, best segment of the year.
I unfortunately, by far, that's really true.
Yeah,
So next up, we have the main event, the Lights Out match with Swerve and Hangman versus Hobbs and Hook. It was fine.
the lights out. They took that to heart. They said, "All right, lights out, turn the lights off."
They actually tried, and I guarantee you they'll never do it again because it looked stupid. And I know they realized that because they turned them back on like 5 minutes into the match.
I was also thinking maybe they're having technical issues. Maybe they're turning the lights off, turning them on too many times, and they're just kind of getting stuck.
I thought that too, but then I came to the conclusion that it was most likely just Tony Khan trying a thing, realizing it wasn't working, and then just abandoning it in the match.
The thing is, me personally, I know that it's not a good idea to turn the lights off or change the lighting because I just know I've been through it. I've already been through that. I know that's not a good look to the people in the audience and to the people at home.
Yeah, well, I guess Tony
Tony
Khan learned
Khan,
it.
though, I guess if you're a fucking promoter, you're like, fuck it, do it live.
New year, new ideas, and that shouldn't have been an idea he went with.
Right. Well, a lot of things happened this match, though, right?
There were some fun spots. There was what was it? Spine, not Spine Buster, World's Strongest Slam to Swerve on the cinder blocks. There
Right.
was the stapler spot. There was
Vince
Hook
Nana got
did.
involved a few times.
It's not did get involved. He took a splash in the corner from Hobbs. He threw some coffee in Hobbs' face later on in the match. That was
Right.
fun.
And the Ops Dojo came out to destroy Hangman and Swerve.
I don't know what that is, but I hate it. By the way,
I don't hate it. I think it's like funny. It's like kind of quirky.
doesn't fit the vibes of this group at all. I
I
really
kind of
don't
like
like
it. It's like a bunch of big dudes, and then there's like a Hook, and then there's the Ops Dojo.
Hook. Look, I was barely okay with Hook being here. I really not okay with this though.
I like Hook. Maybe there's just a hooker group. Maybe Hook leads that group.
The certified hookers, maybe. I don't know.
That would be cool. That's what it should be. It should be the hookers and the ops.
I wish, if they
And
were
the
doing
hookers
that,
are just a bunch of random fuckers every week, right? And
if
the
it's
ops are
Tommy,
a group like they are now.
I'd be fine with that every time it's a spin off of that. But I don't like that they have the word ops attached to them.
Right? Especially when it's not like it doesn't mean anything.
Just a bunch of random jobbers. I don't like it.
Right.
But yeah, there's some fun spots, but overall, it's nothing to write home about.
Dead eye on the
Swerve
cinder
and
blocks.
Swerve and Hangman went like you expected to. There's a cool spot where Hobbs takes a dead eye onto the cinder blocks with the assist from Swerve. That's about it, really, though.
And then it was followed by JR yelling about how the match should already be over.
Yeah, because he
Which
keeps
I
going
was
for 10
also
more
yelling
minutes.
at as well. I was saying the same thing, JR.
It's because we were tired and bored of this show and it just wouldn't stop. And JR also was probably bored and tired of this show.
Right. So, I mean, it did end, but not because of the cinder block, because Hook got choked and tapped.
That's very true. And that, thankfully, is the end of the show. Talking about it now, I think it actually might be a thumbs down.
This
I'm not
show
gonna lie to
sucks
you.
so much, man.
This was kind of cheeks. I'm not gonna front with you.
I was joking about how this show was kind of a mess, but in reality, it really was. Yeah.
During the main event, I was ready to give it a thumbs in the middle, but like, it's just like a bunch of stuff happening. Like, there's not even
And none of it even makes sense or works.
like long term. I couldn't possibly tell you where they're going with the pay per view coming up.
The
I could
only
not.
thing I have faith with AEW is the pay per view, where they put a video package on the screen of everything that happened and it makes sense, and then the match happens and then that makes sense. But then you get to the show and it's like none of this makes fucking sense.
Right, no, I agree. But this was just this. I feel like it's really a test. It's like we unintentionally tested. What would it be like if we had no prior knowledge of AEW, and we just kind of clicked on and watched one random episode. And apparently, what happens is you just don't know what's going on.
Don't know what's going on. Started the year off with a doo doo, or as we put it on Wrassle Graps, a thumbs down.
It's a real shame, but I'll do
It
it.
could be. I imagine we started off with a double thumbs down. That would be so crazy,
It wasn't that bad. I won't give it that.
and that would be insane.
Nobody was actively worse off for being in this, so I can't give it that.
Right. But yeah, I mean, going over it, putting the pieces together, and figuring out that it was actually a really bad show, that's crazy. That's also pretty cool. Not pretty cool. That's also pretty crazy.
You know what that is? It's character development right there. And with that,
Yeah.
guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this sleepy, tired review of AEW Dynamite. Remember, follow us on all the social medias. Very active there, especially on the threads. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, please give us a 5-star review. Greatly appreciated. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.